Big games, big bets, better drinks. You're listening to Happy Hour Playbook, your guide to the inside of sports and lifestyle. I'm Chris, and we're officially on air. Let's see what's on the slate today. Welcome to the Happy Hour Playbook, episode 21.
My favorite number.
Back again.
Feel like we've been gone a long time.
Yeah.
In fact, you were just gone.
I was gone. But today's episode, we got some stuff to talk about. I guess the big thing is still the World Cup. We're going to talk about that. Wesley wants to talk about the baseball all-star game.
Well, home run derby. All-star games tonight.
Yeah.
I don't really care about it. But
And then the Summer League, we went over the draft the last time. So we got some of those players playing. So we're going to go over some kind of stats with them. We have the Happy Hour Pour and go over a little bit about vacation. And then we're going to talk about some movies that we both watched that we're going to kind of give you guys our opinion on. So, but we'll start off with Happy Hour Pour. We got this bottle of
Yellowstone Small Batch.
Yeah, which is interesting.
It's a cool bottle.
Yeah, I looked and some facts on that. I didn't know that it said it was the most popular drink in Kentucky in the 60s, which was the number one selling whiskey in Kentucky in the 1960s. So
60s. I wonder how many different, what do you call them? It's not a distillery. It's
not a brewery. Fuck, what is it called? I think it is distillery.
Maybe it is a distillery.
Yeah.
I wonder how many were there. I know there's a ton now.
Yeah. Oh. The cork.
The cork broke.
Why would they put a cork? That's weird.
Well, hell.
This is from the 60s, the bottle.
This must be aged forever.
This is a vintage bottle here. I don't have anything.
I got my keys.
There he goes. We're just going to old school it. You know, when you were in high school, illegally drinking, you just pop that bad boy through. There it goes.
Maybe go the opposite way.
Yeah, it's fine. Floater. There it goes.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I've never seen that happen. Why did it break off so smoothly? What a retard, man.
It's its own jig.
It's a filter. Just put in filter.
Cork filtered.
Cork filtered. I see some cork in my drink.
Hey, it's all right, man. It'll all come out. We got some GI guys we can get.
Yeah, parody. So come help me.
Let's see.
Smells good.
Dude, that smells really good.
I know.
That's actually not strong, like overwhelming. Oh, I don't know about that. If I like that. It says palate, slightly oily mouthfeel that coats the tongue.
You're used to that.
Yeah. Baking spices.
Astroglide.
Ooh, it's got a full-bodied punch. Let's see.
That is very good. It's all flavor.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that oily taste.
No, I didn't get that.
Maybe it does linger a little bit. I wonder if that's what they're talking about.
It says it has a cinnamon. That's for the nose. I don't pick that up.
That is very good. That is very smooth. That's not an expensive bottle either. They had like 4 options. The first 2 or 3 were like $30. This was a $44 bottle,
yeah.
So it wasn't bad.
No, it's good. It says it has a cherry profile, which you can kind of taste that.
I can taste that a little bit on the end of it.
I don't get a punch in the mouth. It's not super strong.
No, it's not. I mean, it's over 50%.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not. No, it's not bad at all. Like it's very minimal burn.
Yeah,
which I like a little bit, but it's more flavored than anything.
Yeah, you get a lot more flavor in it.
I like that one. That's a good one. You were saying most popular in the 60s?
Yep.
Wow.
At the time, Yellowstone was the number one selling whiskey in Kentucky.
Which is crazy because Yellowstone is in Wyoming, right?
Yep. It is. Maybe just
anything to get the brand.
Maybe just the name. That's where they used it from.
I mean,
it says it's
in Kentucky.
In Kentucky.
Yeah. I mean, that's
interesting.
That's good. That's a good bourbon.
It is. Since 1872.
Man, that's a long time.
Yeah. See, this is, we were talking about if we could go back in time, what era would we live in? You said the Western.
Oh yeah, I'd be.
I don't know, man. That's getting skinned by an Indian. I don't know if I want to get that.
Well, I mean, I'm going back with my AR-15, so I'll be safe.
Yeah,
there's going to be some constituents.
So he said if you could go back in time and take one thing from modern time with you, that's what he said. He'd go back to the Western times and have an AR-15.
Yeah, nobody messing with me. I'm not going to go like try to conquer the United States or anything, but I definitely would be in Montana or Colorado, staking my land.
Yeah. I said I would go to the medieval times and take antibiotics, outlast them all.
That's true. Just some regular penicillin, and you would be like Merlin.
Oh, exactly.
You'd be the wizard.
They probably kill me because they're like he's a witch. He's a wizard.
Yeah, burn him
at the stake. All right, so we're gonna get into the World Cup.
That's good.
Let's give our rating first.
Playoff worthy for me.
Yeah, that's playoff worthy.
That's excellent. That's really good.
Super smooth. Man, it's got good flavor too. Like I said,
I do like the flavor. The flavor is very good, and I mean, you can tell it's a little strong, but like it's not that overpowering gasoline. It's very good flavor. I don't really know how else to describe it other than just it's a lot of flavor and not a lot of bite.
Oh.
Whoa.
All right.
Easy. All right. World Cup has captivated me, guys. I've watched more soccer in the last 3 weeks than I've ever watched in my entire life. And it's been awesome.
It has. And some teams have shown up, and there's been some really good games.
I think last time before you went out, we were talking, we hadn't made it to the knockout round yet. That was about to start.
Yeah.
So I went and watched the USA knockout game, the first one where they won, where we got the controversial red card for our guy.
Which they reversed.
A day before the next round.
Belgium tried to, I guess, counteract that.
I mean, we talked about it. So we talked about it at work. Like, it's more of a, like, setting the standard type deal. Now that you've set the standard that you can do that you can challenge it, then it's providing kind of a loophole for all these teams to push for stuff like that. I mean, I think anybody in their right mind saw that and saw a yellow card. They didn't see a red card. It's really hard for me to not be okay with overturning it when you hear the experts on TV be like, that's really not much of a red card. It's not intentional. Yes, we're trying to protect the players. Yes, they have the greatest feet control of everybody in the league. That was a yellow card. It was not intentional. It just looked bad because when it happened, it rolled up on that guy. And if you want to go with the safety of the players, that's where probably the red card only has its only ground. But it has to be like there's very distinct details that they're supposed to do. But it's also a subjective.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thing. So I don't know. I didn't like that. I mean, we obviously won that game, which was not a problem for us. But it was going into the next game. I think a lot of that was in everybody's heads for the next game. We're playing Belgium.
Oh my God! Belgium. I think that was the that was the focus. I think the red card, and it took the focus away from the game because if you went to watch the game, they didn't look like the same team.
No, they looked tired.
Yes,
they looked tired. They looked sloppy. The passes were terrible. I mean, Belgium was not even hardly trying, and they were beating us pretty good. And it felt like they were tired.
Yeah,
it felt like they had run out of gas. I know Christian Pulisic is supposed to be our our go-to player, our best player. He looked tiny against Belgium, and to me, if you're going to be the smallest guy on the field, you can't be the slowest guy. And he was just getting outmatched, and it sounds like he was hurt. I really wish he wouldn't have played if he was hurt because
it hurt you more.
Right. I mean, you're not helping the team, and he didn't help the team. He played. It was pretty poor, and it wasn't just him. Everybody else played pretty poor too. I know one of our defenders just got worked. Number 2.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is, but he got worked. They subbed him at halftime, but man, he was not doing well. And I think it's a lot of pressure being the national team in the hosting country. A lot of expectations. This is the farthest we've gotten ever. We were waiting to go to that next step. That was the expectation. And I think it just took a toll on the team. And I think the red card hangover took a toll on the team. And
I think that just took the focus off the game.
And Belgium came out and just rocked us.
Yeah.
And I don't know what our goalie was doing on that one play.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what he was doing.
What the fuck?
But you got to – those attackers that saw that happen, it had to be like on the inside. They were just like,
especially if you're not if you're not fast enough. If you're not fast enough,
you tripped yourself trying to kick the ball. I don't know. It was strange to watch, and that was my key that it was okay to tab out.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun to watch. I've watched a lot of the knockout round games. Following Holland with Norway has been awesome. He's my wife's new favorite person in the world, apparently. I'm not 6'5" though, so I've got a lot of competition to do there. But
did you see what he took home?
Yeah, the raccoon.
The raccoon with the bottle.
So he bought. There's some Western store in Dallas, and they sell these raccoons that hold whiskey bottles.
Yeah,
and they're just taxidermy products. They're $800.
Yeah.
That's what he took home from the U.S.
I thought that was hilarious.
But he got a cowboy hat and all that stuff made. He's already mentioned that Dallas is like one of his favorite places now. Yeah. That he will be back. I'm hoping when he gets aged out of La Liga, maybe he'll come play for
MLS,
FC Dallas, like all these other guys do. That would be cool.
Some other notable games that went on were Mexico, England.
I did not see that one coming.
That was this is.
But after watching England the last couple games, I'm not surprised now.
I was like, everyone thinks Argentina is going to win. I have a feeling that it's probably going to be England. England is caught that fire, and I watched their past 3 games, and I'm like, they look really good.
Well, they're very big.
Yeah.
Almost all of them are over 6.
Fast.
They're almost all over 6'1",
and they're aggressive around the goalkeeper. Like, they never give up on the play. They pass the ball well. I'm like,
no, I thought Mexico was going to get the staple win in Mexico City. I placed a pretty significant bet on
altitude, all that.
Well, it's not even that. It's just this is all representation, and I think that's the pressure that gets put on
country.
Yeah, and I mean, I thought they were going to come out and beat up on England. They lost 250 years ago to us.
Yeah,
July 4th. So I was thinking July 5th, 2026. Surely they'll lose to Mexico in Mexico, but I was wrong. And now that I've watched them play that game and the last game, I mean, I think they are a legitimate contender. Yeah. I think their size and their speed from their attackers. We got Kane, who's been.
Stop. His footwork and the way he scores is.
How old is this guy?
I don't know. He looks about my age.
Dude, I mean, I feel like I've known him playing for a long time, and then like they had the young guy who actually plays on Holland's team.
What is his name?
Bellingham
or something like that. Yeah,
he was
Jude's his first name.
He's very good, like attacking at all times.
But if you watch their games, there's a lot of their scoring comes at I want to say the 60 to 90 minute realm, and they're just pushing and pushing and pushing. I think that one game they were behind. That might have been. I'm trying to think about who they were playing against. It might have been that Norway game. They were down. I think it was 1-0.
Yeah, Norway went up 1-0.
And they pushed, and they just stayed consistent. And, man, they looked really good. The team did. And I was like, man.
Yeah, and, Argentina they were the favorites coming in, I believe. It was either them or Spain, and they have not looked great. They have not looked great. That win against the Swiss, I wouldn't be happy about it. No. I mean, I've been betting on the underdogs because it's the better payouts or whatever. Yeah. And Swiss looked good to me when they played. Who'd they play?
They played Colombia.
Colombia, yeah, they looked good against Colombia. And I was like, man, they're going to give Argentina a chance here or they're going to take Argentina's chance to go to the next round. Argentina has had the easiest route to this point.
Yeah,
and they are now the first time underdogs this tournament against England. And I'm all for it. I think there's a lot of controversy regarding the Argentina team about being refereed differently than the other teams.
I've noticed it. I didn't really pick it up. My wife was arguing, but you can tell like it's different.
They kind of call some ticky-tack stuff sometimes. Yeah. And they did it against the Swiss. And the guy, and I hate the flopping stuff. That can all go out the door. But the guy knew he was about to get kicked in the shin.
Yeah.
And so he premeditatedly basically fell. And they called a yellow card on the Argentina guy. Well, when under review, they came back and reversed that and gave the yellow card to the other guy, which turned into a red card, which meant the Swiss were down a man.
Yep.
And that was for like the last 20 minutes of the game. And then the next 20 minutes of the game. And then the next, for the overtime, the 15-minute periods, they were down.
Yeah.
And Argentina could still not put them away. I mean, it took 30 minutes of having a one-man advantage to score a goal. And they ended up scoring 2 of them on them and, kind of winning by, I guess, what you might call like a spread. It looked a lot further apart than it actually was. Yeah. It was a very close game. And
it was very close until the end.
I mean, Messi didn't have any shots until like 10 minutes left in the game.
Well, that one, I remember.
I bet on him because it was one of those lightning things on Prize Picks where they cut it in half, and he was expected to get like 6 shots. He didn't have any shots until 10 minutes left in the game.
He that one where I told him about he's about to score, and luckily his player, I think, got in the way, and when he got it, the goalie was able to like kind of dive and block it off. But I was like, yeah, he just, when he gets up into the open area, he's hard, man. He's got great footwork. He's got a great shot. I'm like, I don't know. It's hard.
I mean, it's unbelievable that he's still this good and not even playing in Europe anymore.
So the quarterfinals,
that's crazy.
So the quarterfinals, we had France, Morocco, Spain, Belgium, Norway, England, Argentina, Switzerland. The other game, there was some controversy, was the England-Norway with the whole cable, the soccer ball.
Yeah, they said the ball hit the cable, and that
it dropped,
that led to England
going down and
a good opportunity, and they scored the goal.
Yeah. Which it happens in football, interference with the cable camera. What else is there? I think it's just football then, because the screen, I know it's happened in AT&T Stadium.
Right, punts have hit the screen, hit the Jumbotron.
The Jumbotron thing.
Big thing at AT&T.
So I don't know how it works in soccer because I don't know if they have those.
In football, they replay.
Yeah.
In football, they replay. It doesn't happen very often.
I think the ball should have stopped where it fell. And
yeah, they should have stopped playing.
Stopped there and play because it gave momentum because it dropped early.
Right.
And for them to drive, it was great after that. After it dropped, for them to drive down and score, it had some good shots.
Yeah,
but
I hated to see Norway get out. It's been really a lot of fun watching that group of fans and all the rowing and stuff that they do. It's been a phenomenal experience. I haven't gone to any of the games because I don't have that kind of payroll, but I feel like this is something that may be a bucket list item for me.
Yeah,
and
I think the next one's in Portugal, Spain, and
that would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be good to go to. But France, I've watched 2 of their games.
They're sneaking by.
Kylian, that dude is...
Oh, Mbappe is...
Gosh.
He's Superman. I mean,
his footwork.
He's as good as Messi already.
Yes. And they've kind of gone under the radar. France is kind of just...
I don't know if they're under the radar. They've had some tests. I mean...
Morocco. I think Morocco was a good game that they had against them. We'll see how Spain does.
I'm interested to see how they play today because they kick off at 2:00.
France is playing Spain today
in Dallas.
Shout out
to Rimster and Kupai. They're both at the games. Yeah. Sorry.
And then tomorrow is England, Argentina. So that'll be good to watch.
In the last game, Mbappe came off the field hurt.
Yeah.
He wasn't limping or anything, but he came off he walked off the field and he was giving thumbs up to everybody, but what is his health status going into today's game?
True.
It's gonna be a huge need because Spain has all these attackers, and it's gonna be a lot of pressure on that goalie.
Yeah.
I think if France can keep the ball on the offensive side, they win this game easily. But I don't think Spain's given up more than 2 goals.
They look good. Spain has.
Yeah, Spain's been okay.
Yeah,
I do think France beats Spain today, and I think England beats Argentina tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I think that's my underdog. I think England definitely looks really good,
and I think France beats England.
Yeah, if those 2 big dogs came together, I think.
And it's nothing against England. I just think their run is going to be cut short because it's just they've had so much build up and they've battled and battled and battled. I just think France is just sitting there it's just a juggernaut, just waiting on whoever's next.
Yeah.
Now, if Argentina makes it, Argentina's going to give France a game because they're in France's head. They beat them last time.
They did.
So I'd definitely be interested to see that.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good finals matchup, and they're playing in MetLife.
Yeah.
So,
sorry, that's you're talking about the championship.
Yeah, the championship game. But yeah, I think, like you said, Spain's played good. I think France, like you said, is going to beat them. I'm hoping England beats Argentina.
I kind of do because I feel like England deserves it better. With all the controversy regarding the calls and stuff around Argentina, Argentina hasn't looked good. England has looked good. We'll see. Can they stop Messi? That's the only thing. I mean, if he gets opportunities, it's going to be hard to say Argentina doesn't win.
Well, I think if Argentina stays in it, that's who people want to win.
Oh yeah, I mean they're the bigger the fan base.
So I think if tomorrow's game
here.
If England wins, I think people are going to be like, okay, it's going to be France, because that's the battle of the Titans. If you look at the last,
these are all Titans at this
Yeah.
point. It wouldn't surprise me if any one of these 4 teams won it. And they were all 4 of the favorites coming in, I believe. So
we talked about Spain.
Yep.
We talked about France and Argentina, and England always has that.
Well, they've
fan
had
base
good
and that-
teams.
that
They've had
want
good
to
teams
be
over
up
the
there,
year. They
so-
just haven't made it this far.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been a good tournament. I'm kind of falling for the sport per se. I know my buddy Kevin's a big soccer fan. He wakes up at like 2 a.m. to watch Arsenal games and stuff. I'm not doing all that, but like I think it's a really cool sport that I'm kind of getting into now. I'm kind of falling for it.
Yeah. So I've been looking up a lot of information because I'm like, okay, so the whole rivalry between Ronaldo and Messi, and I followed their rivalry, what leagues they were in. Like you were talking about the La Liga, just the other players that, go along with that. I'm like, man, there's so many leagues.
Oh, yeah.
That's not just Europe. It's UAE now. You have the South American League. You have MLS. I looked up the history on MLS when that started, and the teams and the expansion and the popularity, and with the whole Messi coming to Miami,
that
drove up the
prices.
fans. Yeah, it's the 3rd highest in attendance in the United States, MLS, and it averages, I think it's 24 to 26,000 people per game.
That's a lot,
which is a lot.
Yeah.
And the first is going to be your NFL, because those stadiums hold.
Well, college holds 100,000 people in there.
So, but yeah, I was like, man, even in the late 90s, early 2000s, it wasn't popular. They were actually about to fold.
It wasn't popular until recently. And it's I hate to say it, and I saw a lot of reasons. The experts were kind of going over why is this not a successful sport in the United States, and it's because what they're coming down to is how kids learn to play soccer. If you can't afford the
pay to play.
Well, if you can't afford the club ball, which is where the excellent soccer players go to learn and get better and progress, if you can't afford that, you go to other sports.
Yep.
And that's where a lot of you think about the youth in these areas that are blue collar and kind of poor areas. They're going to play, the baseball or the basketball.
Let's talk about football players that
$50.
played soccer. One, Odell Beckham, he played soccer. Who else? There's a bunch of people you go to that play other sports that you've talked to them, because it is the international sport. They say, oh yeah, I grew up playing soccer, but I did this instead. Because like you said, that development, that money, that if you aren't having that to spend.
And they don't do that in other countries.
Yeah.
They don't have it this way in other countries.
No.
Other countries,
they develop
they're paying for you to be developed because they know if they see potential, they're investing in the kids and the youth versus the youth investing in the game.
Yep.
And
No,
I think that's interesting. It was an interesting thought, and I was like, man, honestly, that makes a lot of sense because when I grew up, we didn't have soccer.
Yeah.
There was no soccer available. You'd have to drive an hour to go get soccer.
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of soccer games going on where I grew up, and that's unfortunate. I mean, it's a good sport. My daughter plays. I really enjoy watching it. Now that I'm into like the professional level, it's a lot of fun to kind of learn. Like now I kind of understand offsides. I understand, the fouls and stuff like that they call and stuff like that. But I don't know. This has been really, I mean,
I think this is the first time.
I'm not going to be weird and say this is heartwarming, but I feel uplifted by like this.
I think
this
this
tournament and like everything that's gone on with it, and just all the people and everybody getting along, and all these people saying like America is not as it's not what we thought it was going to be. Everybody we meet's nice, all the food's good, we're having a great time.
I think this is the first time I've been invested.
Oh, for sure,
definitely. Like I said, in 22, I watched some of it because it was on, but it wasn't something that I was invested in. And just watching it now, and I'm like, wow, this is, like I said, I didn't know the rules. I didn't know any of the stuff that was going on, and learning as I go and watching it, it is exciting. Like, oh, that's a penalty. Oh, that's a foul. That's this, right. That's that. Oh, that's offsides. Like, to be able to call it now and see it, and you're like, man, this is exciting. I can see why these fans,
right.
Get excited
really get
about
into
playing it. So
no, for sure, I understand it now. I mean, it's taken 40 years, but I'm getting there.
Slowly but surely working our way into it.
It's going to end this week. I think Saturday's the championship match. It's been awesome.
Sunday the 19th.
I think it's Saturday.
It's the 19th.
Don't lie to me.
No, it's the 19th. Sunday.
Okay.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. So
New York.
It'll be over before we have our podcast.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to move on to the Summer League. We're going to go over I guess it's the top 10 picks. Some of the players.
Not all top pick. So what I threw in here the top 4 picks, and then I threw in our guy from Dallas because.
So how many games have they played so far?
I don't know. I just know that it started. And kind of just a brief on the Summer League. So basically all 30 teams are guaranteed 5 games.
Okay.
Usually the rosters are made up of rookies and second-year players, like sophomore players.
Okay.
They can also be undrafted free agents. And you can have up to 4 veterans with over 3 years of experience. Typically, you're not seeing the veterans play. This is where they're trying to get their young players in. They're trying to see what they have. They're trying to find the diamond in the rough, like the kid from L.A., I forget, it's Avila. They call him Milk Chamberlain.
Milk Chamberlain. Wow, that's a good one. Milk Chamberlain.
Yeah, but he's a baller. Don't take anything away from him. He's a baller, but I guess he didn't get drafted, so he's there trying to prove it and get his roster spot. But there's been some really good performances, and it's like it's kind of eye opening to see what these teams found in these players. A couple of them you're not surprised with. I mean, AJ DeBonsta or whatever you call his name, number 1 overall pick. He's had a 27-point game. He's had a 23-point game. I mean, he's going to be he's going to be the real deal. This is against more NBA talent versus college talent. So this is kind of all prospective NBA players or NBA players. So I think that's a big deal for them to show that kind of excellence right away.
Yeah.
I know Cooper Flagg only played like 2 games, I think, last year, and he had a monster game. So it was like once they kind of see him settling in, they pull him out.
Yeah, I think they've started July 3rd was whenever the Summer League started.
It just recently started.
No, yeah, you're right. He had a good game.
Darren
Peterson
had a good game.
28 points against Atlanta.
Yep. Showing he could score from all levels, which is kind of what they said. I mean, he's your shooting guard scorer of the future, like we talked about.
Yeah, his second game, he got 25 points. That was against Memphis.
I haven't seen any stats on Boozer, but they said that he's been very consistently looking good as far as his output as far on the offensive side.
Yeah.
Caleb Wilson had an amazing game. He dropped 35 points in the first game that he played.
Yeah, we have AJ and
7 3-pointers.
AJ and Peterson when they played each other. That was on the 9th. AJ had 27 and Peterson had 24 points.
Yeah, you're rookies. These are what you want. You want to see output. And I brought in our guy Morris Johnson because he was our number 1 pick at number 9. Michigan guy. Didn't really know about the pick. Thought maybe we could have moved back and got him later.
Yeah.
Regardless, we got him. 27 points, 8 rebounds against Golden State.
That's a good one.
I mean, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. We have Boozer. I guess he played on the 10th. He had 23 points, and that was against Chicago. That's a good showing too.
So he played against Wilson then.
Yeah, Caleb Wilson had 35 points.
I think that's the game he had 7 threes.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's crazy.
I know, but I feel like everybody that made picks in this top 5 is getting what they wanted.
Yeah,
I think that's what
great players.
That's what you want. That's what you want to see. Now they have to transition that against the veterans because veterans have the knowledge. That's the difference. It's not as much as athletic ability or talent. It's now the knowledge of the game.
Yeah,
and we'll see come this October once they actually get to start playing real games.
Yeah, how it really goes.
What it's going to look like, and I think it's going. I think the NBA is on the right path.
Yeah,
I think they're on the right path.
I think that it's nice when you see more than one superstar producing, showing out.
Well, now this was a good draft.
Yeah,
this was a very good draft, and I think that's why they were talking about it being so deep and all that kind of stuff. I think it's going to show that it's a very good draft.
Oh yeah, and you have more people like you said. When was the last time Chicago's been relevant? When they got drafted? What's his name? Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Like some of these teams,
youngest MVP ever.
Yeah, like some of these teams, man. It's just like Utah. When has that team been relevant? it's
it's hard, man. It's hard. You hit and miss, and it's like we were talking about. These are all gambles. I mean, these are all draft pick gambles. Now, these seem like more sure bets this year, but I mean, if you look at last year's draft, I mean, who do you think of when you think of last year's draft? Conconable, Cooper Flagg,
Conconable, yeah,
Ace Bailey.
Yep.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like three people that you saw make moves. I mean, what's his name for the Spurs? Dylan Harper was good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some like 4 or 5 guys, but I mean, I think that's a successful draft. If you have 4 or 5 guys that come in and show out, that's a big draft. But I mean, it's been interesting to watch. I'm gonna keep following with it and see how they do. We got a lot of trades going on right now with the NBA. Yeah. That's been kind of crazy. So I've seen some. I've seen some proposed trades that is like theoretical trades that I definitely don't think would ever happen. But
I think the biggest, I want to say, distraction is the whole LeBron.
I don't even think it's a distraction, honestly. I care less of where LeBron wants to go. I mean, if I'm him, I want to go play where it's going to be fun to play. I want to play where I have a chance to win. I mean, because he keeps saying that he doesn't care about chasing a ring or whatever. But I mean, honestly, that's all he's missing from his career. What other reason is there to play other than get a championship ring?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard talks about him going back to Cleveland, retiring his original spot, whatever. I mean, that's his hometown. I understand that. But, I mean, if it's me, sign me up for Golden State. I'll take veteran minimum and to go play with a bunch of my friends that are Hall of Famers. And, I mean, and Golden State was talking about getting, what's his name, from Anthony Davis from Washington. Yeah. I mean, I think that's an old man crew.
Yeah, I don't think
it'll work.
I think Washington said they weren't going to deal him a new deal anyway.
I'm not surprised he's been hurt.
So yeah,
but I mean, it's interesting. I don't think it's a distraction as much as it is interesting. And you're seeing these teams; they're not hesitating to move these players anymore.
No,
we saw Ja go, we saw Giannis go,
and these are like their core, like what they were building their team around. They're just letting them go. And to see these coaches and these GMs just talk about it like it's nothing. He's a great player. We didn't want to let him go, but we're looking at trying to win. Everyone wants to win now.
You got to look at the financial aspect of everything. You can't afford to pay these guys these max max deals for mediocre play.
No.
I mean, and undependable play. But I mean, we do it. But
all right,
it's been interesting.
We're going to move on to the home run derby.
Oh yeah.
So Wes included before.
Yeah,
it was the.
We don't have to read that. We don't have to read my bets.
No, but the bets were interesting because the guy that ended up winning was Jordan Walker, and for him to win it was 7X, which is nice.
Not terrible. Yeah, I mean, so home run derby, they changed up the rules, so they've kind of tried to make this different over the years. I mean. Everybody remembers that, like the Josh Hamilton one at Yankee Stadium was awesome. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in Miami, like just these monster home run deals. And they've changed the rules over the years. The last couple of years have been like time, like you get as many swings as you can in a certain time period.
Yeah.
You get breaks, you can call timeouts, all that kind of stuff. It was okay. I like the way they did it this year. You get 20 swings.
Yeah.
Do what you can. With 20 swings. It keeps it kind of momentumly going. It ended at like 8:45, I think, last night. So it didn't take forever. It started at 7, I think.
Which is, you don't want to elongate any of that.
Right. You don't want it to be too long because then people aren't going to watch. But it was, I think the intros to the players was awesome. It was in Philadelphia. So, you had Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper, who are Philadelphia players. That's a hometown favorites. Kyle Schwarber is leading the MLB in home runs. I mean, he's done good. I don't understand how he's jumped a couple teams. Like, it's been ridiculous. But he was the favorite with a 4X, which I made that bet because you got to put a bet on the favorite.
Yeah.
I also went with Jack Caglione. He's a second-year player for Kansas City. He is a monster. You see this dude. He looks like he was created in a lab. He's like 6'5", like 240, just
beast.
Dude, he is. And he tears apart the Rangers. But at 6X, I was like, man, that's a good value. And then I went with Bryce Harper. I bet on Bryce Harper. I was like, 8X. What's it going to hurt? I mean, that's the thing. And he had a poor showing. He didn't do well. And ended up being Jordan Walker beat Kyle Schwarber in the last round. So you get 20 swings, but on your last swing, as long as it's a home run, you get to keep going. And he hit 6 in a row to beat him. And that says a lot. That's a lot of fatigue and stuff going on in those rounds. It's a lot of work. I mean, it takes a lot of everything, athleticism, just to hit a home run, period, much less hit multiple. And you hit 6 in a row.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, that's really good. And congratulations to him. Not congratulations to me on my bets, but
It happens.
it was good. It was good to watch. I mean, it's fun to watch. Baseball kind of takes the back burner right now.
Yeah.
Because of all these other sports that we've had going on. Our Rangers are in first place. At the break. That's important because now we're going to get to the trading deadline and what moves are going to be made. Who's going to be selling what prospects. I kind of hope that we stay chill. I hope we don't make a whole bunch of crazy moves because we're still just above 500. So, I mean, it's not like we got a 20-game lead or anything like that. And we can, we're sure up for the World Series.
So we end up winning that Astro series.
Oh, yeah.
That one game I saw.
Despite Jordan Alvarez just destroying us. But as long as he does that and we do more than him, it's fine, I guess.
I was like, what? It kept getting updates. I was like, oh my God, getting destroyed.
Yeah, I saw somebody made a meme of that guy in Yellowstone where the guy hit by the bison. Did you see?
Dude, I felt so bad for that guy.
Dude, I was laughing my ass.
He's all like taking pictures and that thing. He was trying to run around the trees. And that bison's like, I'm getting you.
So the bison had a Texas Ranger jersey on and he had a Houston jersey and it threw him off in the woods.
They said
you see my text today about Oscar and the Grizzlies getting him?
So the guy survived, but he's got a couple of broken bones.
He's hurt.
Gosh, that video was ridiculous. I'm like, what the hell? But I guess before that, they were showing video of the buffalo going through some campsite. So I'm like, he was close enough.
It's a wild animal.
Yeah, he was close enough to the campsite. So
I still don't get it. Like,
I don't know what they were thinking.
That's the whole point of this, national park. They're wild animals in their own habitat. Don't mess with them. Don't mess with them. Don't pet the bear cub that comes up to you because mama's going to get you.
He's just trying to roll around in the dirt. That's all he was trying to do.
He rolled that man around in the dirt.
Dude, that was hilarious.
I sent that about Oscar because he's going to that.
He's going to Glacier,
and they've had a couple grizzly bear attacks lately, and I was like,
I did see that.
This is the grizzly bear playing with Oscar's carcass. You have to put the video on the podcast. It's so funny.
So, I'm going to talk a little bit about vacation. I went to Disney for a week, which I was. The part I was dreading was the weather because Florida is notorious for being humid. It was hot, unbearably hot. I was telling Wes when I, got back, we had just jumped off the shuttle, got in the park, and I could feel sweat just dripping from every spot, legs, back, and I'm in the shade, the wind's blowing. I'm like, I don't know how people live here.
Were you nervous about something?
Yeah, I was scared to get on the ride. No, it's just crazy, man. It was very, very hot every day. And we averaged almost 9 miles a day.
That's a lot.
We drank a lot of water. We were, and my kids were troopers, man. They walked the whole time. They never did complain until we got back to the hotel, and that's when they complained.
That's a good spot to complain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, that's when you start walking funny. I was telling him, man, shin splints, your blood's rushing to your legs.
Were you chafing?
No, I didn't chafe. We did.
That's the worst feeling in the world.
So we got on some, the little circle tubes that they have at Six Flags.
Yeah.
So they have a ride like that in Animal Kingdom, and the way they have this ride set up, regardless of where you sit, you're getting fucking wet. And I had my bag on my lap, had my feet up because I'm like, oh, there's going to be water rushing in. Well, there's a point where it drops you and you hit the water and it just fucking just drenched every part of my body. Everybody on there was drenched. Even people with the ponchos on were drenched and they were pissed. You can hear them. They were just like, what the hell? But I remember getting up and I can feel the water in the seat, just sitting up against my ass. I'm like, oh my God. I got up and started walking.
I gotta walk.
Yeah. Then we started walking and we had dry fit. I had dry fit clothes on, so it kind of dried off pretty quick. But it was hot. It was actually kind of refreshing for that. But since the World Cup's going on, I had a lot of people from different countries that were there at Disney, which was really cool to see. You had people that had Brazil jerseys. They,
especially with all the
England
games and stuff going on.
Oh yeah, with all these games going on, there were people everywhere, and it was cool to watch. And even when you're waiting in line, kind of just listening to people, and people are interested in, kind of the culture of the United States. So just hearing those conversations happen was really interesting. So, but surprisingly, I didn't have to wait a ton of time in the lines. I think the longest one we waited was the test track, because they just remodeled it. That one, I think we waited maybe like 50 something minutes. But every other,
that's not bad. You go to Six Flags, you wait for hours in line.
Yeah. So every other ride, it was, I want to say it was like average 10 to 15 minutes, unless we had like a lightning lane where we went straight to the front. But no, it was fun. It was a fun trip. I think it was a good break.
Called you yesterday, to kind of talk about it, because I was curious about like your food and like how you felt as far as going into the park expense wise.
It wasn't bad. My kids kind of stick to the same kind of diet of things that they like. Some of the parks, I think what happens, because Disney sells these, I was telling Wes, these meal plans, and you go to parks like Epcot, they're not going to have a lot of restaurants that your kids are going to, go to. They got like different parts of the world, Morocco, Italy, they have France, they have all these different restaurants, and those foods are kind of themed towards those particular countries. Even if you go to, we went to Animal Kingdom, they have like an Asia, they have an Africa, and those foods are similar to those particular countries. So they stick to the same thing. Chicken nuggets,
I would
pizzas.
Like, I was gonna say I would like that, because I would want to try
adults,
the different stuff.
For
but
sure.
Like my kids don't eat food anyways, but like I wouldn't buy them any food. But
so like seeing, like we looked at the meal plan. I looked at it and I said that wouldn't be something for us, because we would be actually wasting money.
Right.
And me and my wife would try to pretty much be trying to consume all this food that's not for us, because my kids aren't going to eat it. So, but altogether, I think besides the tickets and the hotel and stuff, fuel getting there, we stopped 5 times to get gas. We stopped 5 times coming back. Food and all souvenirs and things like that. My kids got souvenirs. I think we spent $1,300, which wasn't bad. Most of that cost is going to be gas and fuel to get there, just because we know the fuel prices are a lot higher than they normally should be, due to the whole
God Almighty,
the whole war thing that was going on. But it was fun. It was a good experience. It's different from what we normally do. We normally do the national park thing, but I think with the fuel cost, I took into consideration I didn't want to drive too much. I was averaging 6,000 to 8,000 miles a trip, and to have to do that and fill up would have been a huge cost, so I didn't do that. And
I think it's a good break. It seemed like from what your wife was posting and stuff that everybody had a great time.
It was good.
It looked like a good time. I had a blast. It was hot as hell here too, so I understand. I try not to leave the house, but
the rides were amazing.
Seemed like a great trip. I want to do it one day. I don't know if I should bring those little gremlins with me, or
they'll have a good time.
I know they will, but they're also gremlins. So if you feed them after like certain times, they turn into monsters
or get them wet.
Yeah, Jesus. But they're at SeaWorld right now, having a good time apparently. But
SeaWorld's fun.
No, I think that's a trip. With you been going, I had no interest ever going, but since you've gone a couple times, I've got an interest now, and
it's fun.
I feel like that's something I got to take my kids on. And
the good thing about Disney, none of their rides are going to be, because we've been to Universal too, those are going to have like turns and flips and loops, and with Disney they keep it pretty simple, but they're fun. The best ride by far that we went on was Guardians of the Galaxy. The music, every time you get on, they have 5 tracks that play, and we went on it twice. There was 2 different tracks, but I was laughing. It was spinning. I was just singing the music. I had my hands up and I'm like singing the song, because the movies. If you watch any of the movies, I think that's the biggest thing is the soundtrack.
Happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Happy and you know it, clap your hands. No, so it was really fun. That was my top ride. Probably second was Tron, because it's just super fast.
Have you watched those movies?
Yeah. I watched actually a new one, the Ares or whatever it's called. That one was really good too. But no, I like that ride, and my third was probably going to be the Everest, which is in Animal Kingdom, I believe, and it's like kind of like you going up and then the track's broken and then it takes you backwards, shoots you through this. You can see it all if you got good vision. You can see it all.
You don't have that, for sure.
You can see it turning the track, and then it shoots you out this other way. And my kids were like, that was the only ride that they were like nervous about. They're like, what day are we going to do Everest? And I was like, I think that's like Tuesday or Wednesday. And they're like, and then I lied to them and I said, we're going tomorrow. Wow. So then the whole time they're like, what time are we going?
Lying to your kids.
What time are we going?
What kind of lessons are we learning here today?
Hey, sometimes you got to lie to them.
Oh, I agree. I agree. You tell them Santa Claus is watching.
Yeah. He's watching. He's going to buy you shit. But
that's awesome. I think you had a great trip.
It was good.
I hope you're enjoying your week off of not doing shit this week.
Oh my God. I love it.
While I'm at work doing everything.
It's great. It's great not having to listen to certain people talk and just enjoying the time off. And it's nice coming back and not rushing back to work. I think that's what I recommend to a lot of people.
Oh, for sure.
Give yourself enough time to
mandatory. Yeah. Extra day off or two.
Yeah, just give yourself enough time
once you get home.
For sure. And the trip, I was telling Wes, the trip back was, I was like, I'm ready to get home. It was a 16-hour drive. And as soon as I was like, fuck. Driving through Mississippi, I was like, God damn, this is a long ass state to get through.
It's not. It's really like 2 hours.
It was 2 hours of hell. I was like, God damn, let's go. Get out of this
20?
place. I was like, shit. Yeah, I was trying to get out of there. Finally got out of there. We got to Louisiana. That's kind of like
a desert.
You're like, okay, once you get to Shreveport and all that, you're like, I'm good. And it was kind of a straight shot from there.
See, I would have a hard time not stopping at the casino and be like, I need a pee stop. I need a break.
We stopped because of the kids. They had to go to the bathroom at different times. And I'm like, oh my God. But stopping at, I think we ended up getting home at like 1:30 in the morning. They're just like having to go to the bathroom. We just stopped to get gas and they're like, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, can you go to sleep? Like, just go to sleep so that you don't have to get that feeling. But no, it's been good. Like I said, taking this week off to kind of catch back up on everything has been good. So
nice.
But when we did come back, we came back on Friday morning. We kind of chilled through the afternoon, and we went to watch Evil Dead Burn, which my daughter had a great thing of saying. She goes, "It's not a scary movie. It's a very gory movie."
Yeah, I wouldn't be taking my kids wouldn't.
It was
they get nightmares from like fucking cartoons.
Mine probably did too, but it was a good. If you've watched Evil Dead Rise, and this is the third one, Evil Dead Burn. It's really good. It was a really good movie.
I need to go back and watch the first one, The Evil Dead.
Yeah, it was good
because the last one was. I thought the last one was good. It was obviously very gory and very hard to watch when it came to some of those things. But
it was
like. I don't know. I like the scary movies, so I want to go see that. And it's been a good series as far as it's gone. So I do want to see it, but we'll see when I get a chance to do that. I did go see. You talked about Masters of the Universe a couple weeks ago. I thought it was incredibly corny.
Definitely corny. 80s corny.
I gave it a thumbs down. I didn't think it was bad as far as the story goes, but like when he's. And it's probably about the cartoon. I don't appreciate it because I don't know the cartoon, but him riding that tiger thing at the end, like
which he rides in the.
I know, but it's like so corny. It's like some of the humor was okay. Like I really enjoyed Jared Leto's character, but I didn't like that it didn't sound like him. It was a voice.
Yeah, it was definitely synthesized to sound.
I thought he was a good comic relief in the show or whatever. I thought that was good. I thought the story was okay. It was super corny.
The movie was originally supposed to come out on Amazon. It wasn't supposed to come out in theaters. And what ended up happening was, I guess, per the budget of how much it costs, they're like, well, let's recoup some of that by releasing it in theaters. And I was like, I think it would have been better if they released at least the first movie.
Well, it depends. Like, how much did it cost to make the movie? Because you're not going to make
200 and something million.
You're not going to make as much on Amazon as you are going to make releasing it in theaters.
Yeah.
Now, when they stream it to whatever they go to, whether it's Amazon or whatever, they'll make extra money. But also, Scary Movie 6 or 7 or whatever number it is, terrible. Didn't like it.
I'm glad you said that because I was didn't think
it was very funny. Now, I have said that about movies before and come back to like them. Anchorman, I hated when it first came out. Now it's one of my favorite movies. So maybe I'll give it another shot. But it was pretty rough to watch. I was bored with it. Also watched Backrooms, which I was telling you
Yeah,
about.
we talked about yesterday.
Very strange, very suspenseful, creepy, very, very creepy, terrible ending. Overall good movie. If you have a terrible ending and it's still a good movie, that's kind of a win in my book. But also, what else did we watch?
Well, I watched yesterday. This is a movie that's been in the theaters a while.
Faces of Death. Faces of Death was good.
Yeah, so I haven't watched that one yet. I definitely have that on my list to watch. What you said was okay.
It was good. It was okay. It was definitely like when you think about kind of how things are processed in our world when it comes to crime or police reporting and stuff. Once that movie kind of figures its way out, it's very interesting how it ends.
I'm gonna have to watch that then. But a movie that came out before I left was a movie called Obsession.
Yeah.
So on the way back, looking at little reels and TikToks and stuff that's popped up, people kept talking about this movie, and they're like, this is my second time watching it, my third time, whatever. So I asked my wife yesterday. I was like, "Well, do you want to go watch this movie?" And she said, "Oh yeah, I heard about it." So we went and watched it. Definitely a movie you need to watch. It was fucked up.
But it's grabbing the audience and it's making crazy amounts of profits versus how much it costs to make the movies.
And I don't know
that's what's crazy.
I don't know the actress's name, but she played the part of that character well.
Oh, she was awesome. I've only seen clips, and she's definitely a red flag if you ever see her.
Yeah, she's
she's got a red flag issue going on.
For anybody out there that it's like, I want that feels the same way as this guy, wants someone that's
just remember, somebody's sick of their shit. Just so you know. And this lady, she proved it to him.
I don't think I want anybody obsessed with me.
No. I just want you to leave me alone.
Like, she wouldn't let this guy take a shit. She's like, "Can I stand outside the door?" Like, that's fucking weird.
That is very weird.
It was a good movie, and it was definitely a bunch of jump scares in it.
It looks good. I still got that on my.
I would definitely take some people to watch it because it's a definite multiple watch. Some movies you watch, you're like, I'm not gonna watch that movie again. This one definitely I would watch again. I would probably purchase it. It was that good to put into your collection of movies that later on down the road you're like, hey, I want to have a good scare or whatever, or just watch a good movie. I kind of felt that way. Did you ever watch Together?
Yes, it was weird.
I thought that was good too, but it was very weird. But it's kind of one of those.
The ending was kind of crazy.
Yeah. But I thought, that movie was pretty good too. So,
I kind of like the low budget movies. I like the low budget movies.
But I think it's Blumhouse that put that one together.
Always Twisted.
Yeah, they do those weird,
like the Saw production.
Yeah, they do those weird movies.
I don't remember who made Backrooms. It's one of those weird movies, but it was.
I am interested to watch that though.
It's worth the watch.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch that one.
Don't watch it late at night under the influence because that's not cool and you won't be able to sleep. But I thought that was good. We got some big ones coming out. Odyssey comes out this week. It's got some really bad reviews right now.
For real?
Yes.
Well, I think too.
They've gone woke. They've gone woke.
Oh my god! So the thing is, I did read about it. This is post Trojan War. So he's already in his 10-year journey back to I forgot the name of his Ithaca or wherever he's from.
Yeah. Odysseus.
Yeah. So I like the book. I remember growing up reading the book.
The book's very good.
But this isn't telling the whole story. This isn't the Trojan War, all this. This is kind of starting post Trojan War. But I think with the slew of actors that you have, Tom Holland, Zendaya, whatever her name is, what's the dude? Robert Patterson, Matt
Damon, obviously. I mean, it's got a crazy cast, but the problem is like Zendaya. Why not cast her as Helen of Troy? If you want,
she's
not.
No, she's what is the god of?
I don't know, but I know
what the hell is it?
See, Helen of Troy historically is like one of those most beautiful women.
What the fuck is?
I thought it was supposed to be like she's golden blonde, like just like she's from the gods.
Yeah,
but they have somebody playing her that's not to that character, and then we also have the transgender actor. What's his name?
It was Juno, the girl that played Juno. I don't know.
I forget what she changed.
Oh, Elliot Page.
Elliot Page.
Yeah.
And so they have her playing, or I'm sorry,
Athena. Zendaya is playing the goddess Athena.
So they have him playing Achilles, which
That's weird.
And it's not anything against him. Achilles is a historical figure of war and warrior. She's like 5'6", or he's like 5'6".
Yeah.
I mean, because you see her come out signing autographs and stuff, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to do that, but he's very short. I mean,
yeah,
he's got the stature still. Now, I saw that they were working out, and he's, I mean, ripped.
Yeah.
I mean, got way more abs than I'll ever have, but like, I just don't understand. Like, that's not going to work in my vision of what an Achilles. I mean, and it hurts us because we had Brad Pitt as Achilles.
Oh, that was a great one, Troy.
Right. Great physical, kind of godlike appearance, what you would think that they would favor.
Yeah.
In that movie. But I don't know. It's got some very bad reviews. I'm going to give it a shot because it looks incredible. I mean,
I love the mythology.
Who's the producer? Who's the producer?
Chris Nolan, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Batman.
He hasn't done anything that I haven't liked.
Yeah,
so I think I'm going to have a hard time believing these critics, and I never look at the critics anyways. I always go make my own decision of how I feel about it.
Well, too, with movies like that have like a book attached to it or like historical relevance. Like I always want people to tell the story from their perspective, because like if you read a book and I read a book, I'm gonna pick up on different things than you do because we're looking for different things in a book.
You read books?
Audiobooks. And R.I.P.
Same.
Dr. Grant.
Oh, Sam Neill, man. Yeah. Dr. Grant. God almighty, that one hit hard.
Growing up watching Jurassic Park, but I did read that. I listened to the audiobook for that one in Lost World. But no, just, when people, that's why I say, when people are reading books, we all get different things. We pick up on different things because we're looking for different things in books. So
everybody's different.
We're not going to,
everybody's like what you want to see kind of develops how you see things.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not going into Odyssey thinking I want it to be like relevant to the book. I want to see Chris Nolan's perspective of what he thinks the book should have been, and I want to see the fight scenes. I want to see the giants. I want to see
the
Cyclops. I want to see all those, the mermaids, all those things. I want to see
sirens,
everything. So
I mean, that's kind of how I think about it too. I'm like. And that's why I never go in with the critics, because like all the movies I do like, a lot of times the critics don't like them.
Ice Cream Man.
That looks crazy. I definitely don't want to see that. But well, like the end of Oak Street or whatever, that looks really good.
Which comes out way too late, I think, August. But I saw the Resident Evil trailer. You have to watch that trailer.
I didn't know they were making a
new
one.
So the Resident Evil...
Did you see the TV show?
No.
They made a TV show on Netflix. It was good.
So the Resident Evil... the guy who did... I think it was Evil Dead is doing Resident...
You need help spelling?
No.
Okay.
Here it is.
I mean, when it comes to movies, I don't really care about the critics because I like, I'm a big Marvel guy, so I always go watch the Marvel movies. There's a lot of times where they rate them like super low, and I'm like, you know what, that's not a bad movie.
Yeah.
Like, I think people depend too much on the critics. I don't know what these critics got, like how they got any kind of like credit to their voice matters.
So it's the guy, it's coming out September, but it's the guy who did Barbarians and Weapons.
Ooh, those are both good movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why if you watch the trailer, I saw the trailer last night when we went to go watch this movie.
Is it anything
Obsession.
like the game though?
So it doesn't tell you anything about Raccoon City. It just starts and this guy's just literally like, he walks in, he's knocking on this door and he's like, hello, I need to use your phone. And I'm like, first mistake, you're walking in somebody's fucking house.
Well, don't announce yourself if you're walking in.
Then he goes and grabs the phone and he's calling his, he tries to call 911. It's doo-doo-doo. So he calls his girlfriend. It goes to voicemail. He's like, hey, I'm sorry our phone disconnected last time, but just in case I don't make it, I want to tell you something. So he's talking while he's loading the shotgun, and then he's walking down this street.
So he's already experienced the problem.
Something. And he's walking down this street, and then it goes black, and it says Resident Evil. And I was like, oh, that looks good.
It's interesting. I really liked the Resident Evil movies that they made with Mila Jovovich or whatever.
She was great. Yeah.
I mean, I thought she was great. I thought they were good movies. They're kind of game based. I kind of like it when they go off storyline sometimes, and that's kind of what I hope they do with the Odyssey.
Yeah,
like make it their own.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, what? It's like the Moana movie that just came out.
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen it either. I was going to take the girls this weekend and got lazy, but Brian went and saw it. He said it's almost exactly the same as the original, but like The Rock adds in some humor and stuff, which that's what I'm there for. I want to see The Rock with a head full of hair and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of weird, but like I kind of like it when they make their own, like these comics that we see. Like we got huge movies coming up when it comes with Doom. Secret Wars.
Oh yeah.
Like I want them to make it their own. I don't want it to follow the comics because that's too predictable.
Which they came out with the poster, right? A lot of people are looking at the poster.
Yeah. All they're giving us is images. They're not giving us any previews or anything like that.
So did you watch X-Men 97, the second season?
I haven't watched the second season yet.
Four episodes in, because that's what they released so far.
They only released 2 at the beginning, right?
Yeah, there's 4. It's intense. This is like not child cartoon, but it's intense. I was like, man, I was watching it on the way back. I was like, oh my God. I watched that.
While you're driving?
While I was driving.
Oh my God.
I watched Daredevil. I never seen that.
I need to watch that one.
I did not like the first season. This is the Netflix original one. The first season, he doesn't have a costume. So he just has that, like, it looks like
You're talking about the original.
The original one.
Okay, yeah. He hadn't developed his costume.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't met the costume maker.
So, yeah. So I'm on season 3 right now. I think episode 3. Once I finish that.
It's so good. I haven't watched the new
Reborn
one.
is what or Born Again, whatever it's called. I'm going to watch that once I finish this one.
Movie out.
And I want to watch I want to watch the 2 seasons of Punisher because he's in that one a lot. And I want to watch they released like a 50-minute video of his new
so Punisher's
movie
in,
or whatever.
The Punisher's in the new Spider-Man that comes out 2 weeks, and Hulk's in that. They've already announced that Dr. Doom's going to make an appearance.
Okay.
So that's crazy. He's fighting the Hand, so I don't see how Daredevil doesn't make an appearance.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a good movie. I'm going to be in Alaska, so I won't be able to see it till I get back, but it'll be crazy. You better not ruin it for me. I'll kill you. But
I'm going to send you all the shit.
I'll stab you. But and that's what they're saying. Like these big movies, I want them to kind of make them their own. I don't really care if they follow the comics.
Yeah.
I want it to be their own. If they follow the comics, that's okay. I can appreciate that. I won't hate it. But if they make it new,
no, I think it'd be good. I'm excited. It just feels like it's so long to get to Doomsday or whatever.
I mean, 5 months
now, but like leading up to it. And kind of knowing,
it was a decision made like a year and a half ago. So I mean,
but I want to know where they're gonna. I want to know where they're gonna go because I did read this article where it said, they were bringing Kang back to, which he's in X-Men 97. He's got a big part in that, but bringing Kang back, they were just to kind of show him get killed or whatever. But I think they said they brought him back again for additional scenes in Secret Wars too. So I'm like. I think his part's going to be bigger than what they wanted.
It's a good character.
He's a great character.
It's a good character. The problem is the character the player that we had playing the character beat his wife or whatever. I mean, that's what hurt everything with their plans from the last 5 years.
Because I think he was a great villain. And I think a lot of people don't know if just normal folk is not following Marvel. They don't know who Kang is and how deep he is and the time traveling aspect and stuff. I think that would have been a great main villain, but Doom is a great one. Like if you think about it,
it's an all-time villain.
That's an all-time villain.
It's an eternity villain. Like it's one that never goes away. I mean, it's kind of like you see the cartoons; they're always fighting. Like it's Batman and Joker. Joker never goes away. He's always there, and it's kind of the same thing. And I hope
it's exciting.
I hope they make it as big as they're planning on doing it because they have a lot to make up for.
Oh.
And
tons with all these movies and these shows they release that don't have any relevance.
I think I want them to have relevance. I want them to bring in those young superheroes like Miss Marvel or the new Hawkeye lady or whatever. I mean, I want them to make them relevant and be a part of this because that's a part of the comics.
Oh yeah,
the comics go that way, and I want it to follow that kind of not necessarily guideline, but kind of follow that.
Oh yeah,
that. I don't know.
Well, kind of stay relevant. Like I think
I want to follow it, but I want it to make it its own. I want it to be different. I don't want to be able to know exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I know this happened in the comic book. No, you want it to be different. In a kind of like Infinity War, it's not the same as the comic book.
We thought Thor ended it right there, and then he didn't.
Yeah,
and then the dark side of all that, the depressions and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, dude, the start of Endgame was great.
It was such a great two-part movie.
Yes,
one movie with
great.
2 parts.
It was great. I thought they did a really good job, the Russo brothers, with that.
Phenomenal.
But I hope Spider-Man lives up because I love Spider-Man, the character.
I like Tom Holland. I
yeah.
think he's a perfect character for it. I think they've done a really good job with
They
him.
really haven't released a lot of information about the movie. As far as like the trailer, they haven't given too much up. But I hope it's not something that's predictable. I hope it's like, oh, wow, like this is not what I expected. And it gives us a little bit more information leading into Doomsday because there's no other movies in between that. There's nothing.
They're re-releasing Endgame.
Well, yeah,
with edits or whatever.
Is September? I think it's September.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's important for one as moviegoers that we get intrigued.
Yes,
and
something that's going to hook us,
right? That brings you in. That's the main thing. And then that's not for everybody. I'm a moviegoer. I want to be in the movies. I want to be there on release day. I want to do all that stuff. Like that's me personally. And I think that makes a big difference when you're going to see something. You're invested, and it means that much more to you. Like when I watched a scary movie, I wasn't invested. I didn't care that much, and that's probably why it was terrible to me. But we also grew up with Scary Movie when it first came out, and that was totally hilarious. Like the first 3 episodes or 3 movies.
Well, it had stuff I haven't watched the new one, but it had movies to play off of that they were joking about parodies of other movies. So
I don't know. It's.
But we also had Not Another Teen Movie. We had all these other movies that were spoofs. Yeah, everyone started doing parodies.
I know it got bad there for a second, but. Which we got Captain America from that too, by the way.
Yep.
But anyways, I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming out. I can't wait to see it. Hopefully, have a review of Odyssey next weekend.
Can't wait to see that.
Just to kind of see how we individually feel about it. And then, obviously I'll be out that next weekend and the weekend after, so we'll have to catch up in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And do some Spider-Man review and
we got a lot of things coming up. Movie reviews. What do you think about August? You got
football's coming up, baby. Fantasy football.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about draft, fantasy football draft. Kind of see our orders.
May have to kick a player off our league if he doesn't pay up.
Oh my gosh, pay up, bro. We'll keep you around. We need somebody to joke about.
I got people waiting. For
got a waiting list.
Waiting list. You're laughing, but we do. We got 2 people on a waiting list.
No, fantasy football should be fun. I think this year, being able to kind of see the order.
Won, so you shut the fuck up. You just because you won.
You're just gonna see the belt right here. It's gonna be right here on the table.
Hey, we're gonna take. So I was talking to Oscar and him. I was like, let's go do it somewhere. I'll get a draft board. We'll go to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings or something, and we'll do it. But we'll take your little cameras.
Oh yeah,
and video people.
We can videotape it. Yeah. I did that while we were at Disney too. I pulled it out, recorded a couple things, but we'll see if we can find a spot, go to record the draft. It'd be fun.
NFL, college, all coming up. It's going to be so much fun over the next couple months.
It's going to be great. I'm excited.
Yep.
But that's episode 21. I'm Chris.
Wes.
We'll talk to you guys later. That's the final whistle for today's Happy Hour Playbook. I'm Chris, and we're officially off the clock. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts so you don't miss out on our next slate of picks. Stay sharp, stay hydrated, and we'll see you at the next kickoff.